Hello, Animation Production. It's week 2. It's Carlos Carrero, and this is a split screen video. As you can see, I have my reference and my project block in for week 2. Now, a couple of things first before we get started. There is a couple of seconds after my project block in where I wanted to give the viewer enough time to see the change in emotion. Now, when this is not in stepped, when it's actually, in its standard form and tangents, it is smooth. There is some issues with the book while it's in stepped. You see, the book is in the usual tangent, while the actress, the model, is in stepped. As a result, it looks like at certain points the book is physically traveling through the model. Under normal circumstances, this would not be too good a case. There is a reason why I did not put the book in stepped, though. Okay, the book is a prop that I made. It's a prop that I added because during this video, there is what sounds to be like the tearing and the shuffling of papers, and I wanted to capture that because I didn't want there to just be this random noise in the video. So with that being said, let's start talking about all the ins and outs here. Now, up top here, as you can plainly see, this hairy gentleman up here, this is me, and down here we have our actress. Now, there were a couple of key difficulties in this. I'm built like a brick wall, and the animated model is not so much. She's very skinny. So the arms are, when I use my arms, I have to put them out a little bit wider than somebody else normally would, so I had to compensate. I also decided to kind of rewrite what the book should do in this, and as a result, it's just kind of random when you throw a book and you're recording. The odds of actually being able to control what that book does during flight, that's just, that's not going to happen too well. So, without further ado, let's jump in here. So, as you can see, in the top left and the bottom right, this is almost dead on. I did have to switch up the camera angle in order to really capture the model's face. This is actually something I got wrong in my reference. I was told by the professor that he thinks that, especially right here, right when my face is, in this case, I'm looking off to my right, and it's going to be your left. When I'm looking in this direction, you can only see half my face, and that's just not a good angle for animation, at least in a 3D concept. So, I moved the camera over, and as a result, the entire way through, if you're looking at the lower right-hand corner now, you can see her face. It is in 3/4, and this is in step. Like I said, you see how the book kind of goes through the hand there? That doesn't happen when everything's on the standard tangent. I tried to get a good version of this to go, but unfortunately, see, look, it looks right here. Looks like the book actually jumps from her chest through her arms. It's like Ghost Book, you know what I mean? That's not a thing. So, yeah. I tried to put the book on tangent, but it actually made an even... Look, this one goes right through her. But I tried to put it on normal step tangents, and it fell apart, okay? The book just kept glitching out to the point where it was doing stuff that made no sense, was not animated. I have no idea what's going on in the background there. But the good news is that when this is all in your standard tangent, it looks fluid. So, I did add some extremes in, especially when this book hits her, because it makes contact, then she recoils, and she comes back. I wanted her to jostle a bit because, it's more entertaining, if they have some sort of movement. Whereas I'm stiff as a board in my video after my younger sister Nina just throws that magazine at me. That was a pretty thick magazine too, so, that actually hurt. As you can see here, I'll go back here, I am actually smiling a bit when this happens, because my sister, the way that it looked like it was going to come at me, I thought it was going to hit me in the face. So I was like, oh, no, wait. I was about to yell, cut, but I didn't. I kept it going, and as a result, we got this real acting, it's not even a joke, of me laughing, all right? But I decided to add in here that right about what is it? She's confident, and then she gets the shocked look right before the book comes at her. By this time, her eyes are open, and when the book impacts, her eyes are closed, her eyebrows come down, and then they go a little bit ways up, and then they come back down, and then they go back up before they come back down when she closes her eyes in laughter. I really wanted to push, what I could do with the eyebrows. I didn't want them to be stagnant, because if you look at expression, eyebrows are very rarely stagnant, especially when shifting back and forth. All right, if we take a message out of the king of the eyebrow movements, Jim Carrey, part of the reason why he's such a good actor is because he's so articulated with his face. And that's not even a joke. He's actually articulated with his face, especially his eyebrows. If you've ever not fully appreciated Jim Carrey's marvelous eyebrow movement, then go back and watch the Ace Ventura movies, because they are just amazing. And with that, we're all wrapped up, and we will go through here one more time. See, we start off serious, and then we're excited, as if we heard a great idea. We turn over to it's going to be my right, but your left, and we nod in confidence. We get surprised when we see our younger sister about to hurl a book at us. The book comes flying. We catch it. We recoil. We're still surprised, but we come back, and it's so comical we can't help but laugh. And there you go. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please, guys, comment on my video. I'm hoping to comment on a couple of people this week, and I cannot wait to hear from you. All right, everybody, have a good one.